Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Nako, senyales na kaya ito na magkakaroon ng mas maraming ganitong uri ng surprise visit ang CBSA sa iba't ibang mga workplaces. Diba? Nakita niyo naman po dun sa aking title. Ang CBSA nagsagawa ng immigration check ng hingi ng mga ID sa isang construction site in Calgary. Siyempre, guys, talagang surprise visit, no? Alam mo naman, i-announce nila yan. I think there are instances, though, na nag-a-announce ng inspection, pero kung ang kanilang goal ay makahuli, makahanap, mag-identify ng mga workers in Canada who are taking on, let's say, cash jobs, na wala pong authority to work, talagang hindi nila i-announce yan. Kung ang goal nila ay makahanap ng mga illegal workers, talagang hindi nila i-announce yan. Baka hindi lang natin alam, no? Nangyayari na talaga ito on a more regular basis, mas marami, baka minsan lang nababalita. Because I must say, no, I'm always on the lookout for these types of reports, pero ngayon lang ulit ako nakabasa. Okay, sige, ipe-play ko po. This is from CTV News, just aired yesterday. Ayan. Nangyari po ang inspection sa isang construction site sa isang ginagawang event center sa Calgary. Sige, pakinggan po muna natin to, no?
Police and federal immigration officers paid a surprise visit this morning to the construction site at the city's new event center. The Canada Border Services Agency conducted immigration checks, which brought work to a stop. Mark Villani has more from legal experts and reaction from those working on site.
Yeah.
Construction is in full swing at Calgary's new event center until it all came to a grinding halt Wednesday.
We had to grab our IDs and that we would be at the front gates and ID'd and questioned, and then some returned to work and some didn't.
Officer
Nako, nakita nyo, some returned to work, some didn't. Ibig sabihin, nagkaroon ng issue dun sa ilan kaya hindi sila nakabalik sa trabaho. Ang nabasa ko, guys, no, pinapila po talaga yung mga nadatnan na empleyado doon. Pinapila, ni-require magpakita ng ID at ayun nga, tulad ng sinabi niya, nag-interview pa.
with the Canada Border Services Agency arrived on scene conducting what's called a regulatory compliance check for employees and contractors of Canna Construction. Calgary police say they were only there to ensure safety as federal officers carried out immigration status verifications. For workers at Scotia Place, this sudden inspection was unsettling.
There was a lot of concern, a lot of people who were mad. A lot of people here were in disbelief.
This is common in Canada, but it's uncommon in Calgary.
Immigration lawyers say these types of operations are part of a broader shift in CBSA enforcement, which includes the hiring of another 1,000 new officers across the country.
As a result of the Liberal government sort of immigration policy, we've got hundreds of thousands of temporary residents in Canada that simply can't navigate their way to permanent residency. So a lot of them are choosing to work without authorization.
Is that right, though? Okay, immigration lawyer po yung nagsasalita si Mr. Sharma, no? Is that right? Because somebody is struggling to secure their permanent residency, ang sabi niya, they are now working without authorization to work. Coming from an immigration lawyer, I don't know if it's right, ano? Pero sige, tuloy na lang natin to.
Their legal experts add that it's unlikely CBSA would show up without cause, especially for major operations involving levels of various employees.
In large-scale projects, you may have GCs, general contractors, who are abiding by the rules, but they are contracting out so much work. I don't know what checks and balances exist.
But for those still on site, some hope this disruption doesn't put a stop to one of Calgary's largest construction projects.
We need every man and every woman here.
Mark is at that Scotia Place construction site tonight. So, Mark, do we have any indication as to what prompted this immigration inspection?
Well, Tara, police and federal officials have not told us yet what triggered this inspection, but immigration experts tell us that these checks often come from tips that they receive or as part of broader enforcement campaigns. Legal experts tell us that if violations are found, employers could face some very serious fines as well as significant penalties, even temporary bans on hiring foreign workers. The CBSA, Canna Construction, as well as Calgary Sports and Entertainment Corporation did not respond to our questions about what prompted this inspection as well, or if any illegal workers were found in this inspection. Tara.
Oo, hindi daw kinonfirm kung merong nahanap na mga illegal workers. Although, balikan natin yung sinabi nung worker na babae, meron daw mga hindi bumalik sa trabaho. So, what does that tell you? Something's off siguro dun sa status ng mga hindi nakabalik. Okay. Ano ang hula ninyong nangyari dito? Ano kaya ang nag-trigger sa CBSA immigration check na ito? Okay, sabi, hindi rin klaro mula sa CBSA, but it could have been triggered by a tip or talagang meron silang ongoing enforcement program. Well, I will not definitely discount a tip. Feeling ko yun, no? Lalo na siguro if ang grupo ng mga workers ay halo, merong may papel, merong wala. Naku po, I'm sure meron at meron. I mean, mataas ang probability na meron sa mga legal ang magtitip sa CBSA tungkol sa mga kasamahan niyang nagtatrabaho na walang authorization. Lalo na in Calgary, syempre, marami rin po naghahanap ng trabaho dyan. Mga kaibigan nila. Sabihin, bakit ito pa ang kinuha niyo? Yung kaibigan kong legal, may status, hindi makahanap ng trabaho. Many things could happen. Okay, sa mga viewers natin sa Calgary, what do you think? And also, baka nga, nangyayari na ito nang hindi masyado nababalita, put them down there in the comment section. Natataka ko dun sa sinabi ng immigration lawyer. Sabi niya, it's common in Canada, but uncommon in Calgary. Talaga ba? Bakit kaya? Anong basihan nun? Okay. Tapos, may sinasabing, possible penalties sa employers. Of course, that's not surprising. Pero may nabasa po kasi akong post on social media saying na ang nangyari si employer, nag-hire ng contractor. Okay. Si contractor ang tasked to do the hiring of the construction laborers. Alam kaya ni employer na ganun ang operation ng kanyang kinuhang contractor? That's one question I have as well. Pag mga ganitong construction jobs, uso ba ang cash jobs, cash payment sa mga yan? I won't be surprised if isa rin po yan sa tinanong ng CBSA. Puntahan natin itong article version ng report. Baka meron tayong mapiga na iba pang impormasyon. Okay, so, ang tawag daw ng CBSA dun sa nangyari, it was a planned regulatory compliance operation. Ang sabi rin ng CBSA, merong siyang ongoing investigation at yung kanilang pagpunta doon ay part of that ongoing investigation. And with this next sentence, I think it is safe to assume na talagang ang goal nila ay makahanap ng mga illegal. Bakit? Ang sabi ng statement ng CBSA, when the CBSA becomes aware of situations where there are possible violations of IRPA, yan po yung Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, we investigate and take the appropriate action as mandated by Canadian law. So, ayun. Ano ang ginawa nila doon? Ayan, nag-conduct ng ID checks for the purpose of administering and enforcing the IRPA, namely to identify persons of potential interest for non-compliance. Siguro may hinahanap din talaga sila kasi merong ina-identify na persons of potential interest. Nag-request pa daw yung CBSA ng presence ng CPS, yung Calgary Police, as an extra security measure in support of public safety. Ito po yung nangyari pala kung paano sinagawa yung ID check. Sabi nung in-interview ding babae, they were told to evacuate before being directed to line up and show identification. Yun nga, tapos napansin daw nila, ang daming police, immigration officers, and we were told that we had to grab our IDs and that we would be at the front gate and ID'd and questioned. Okay. this is something that was not included in the audiovisual report. Sabi nung nung immigration lawyer na kanilang in-interview, we've been seeing this more and more, and there were CBSA raids going on with respect to South Asian construction companies late last year. Sabi niya ni Mr. Sharma, CBSA has been newly enhanced and empowered, and they've got way more funding and 1,000 more inland enforcement officers. So we've seen a shift in Canadian immigration from integration to enforcement. Ayan, meron din po talaga, no? Last year po, nag-announce ang CBSA na magdadagdag siya ng mga employees na hindi po i-assign sa land borders, or rather sa mga borders. Okay, in short, sila po ay nasa loob. Nasa loob. Ano pang gagawin nila, no, kung hindi sila magtatanong ng mga pumapasok at lumalabas ng border? Aba, maghahanap sila ng mga illegal workers. Ano pa ba? What I would like to know is if itong CBSA, nagko-conduct na ba ng mas maraming random checks? Or talagang lang ito, ini-inspect lang nila nagko-conduct ng mga surprise visits sa kanilang mga iniimbestigahan na. Okay, I think that would make a big difference, no? Kung kayo dyan na nagtatrabaho ng mga cash jobs. Okay, I know marami po tayong mga kababayan doing that for many different reasons. Yes, but okay, with this report, I guess, no, guys, be careful. Know what you are getting yourself into. Nung nag-google ako tungkol sa report na ito, napuntahan ko yung isang Reddit thread talking about this, no? Sige, puntahan natin yung comments ng mga taong nandun. Yan, no? Sabi, it seems they're passing this off as some sort of routine check. Sabi nung isang nag-comment, I've worked in Calgary for over 20 years and have never been asked or witnessed any co-workers being asked for their papers. Okay. Ito, may kinakwento yung isa tungkol sa similar inspection na nangyari daw in 2020 or 2021. Sabi niya, it happens. There was a big issue in Lake Louise when an immigration check happened and a ton of workers employed through a temporary agency didn't have proper visas to be working. So, kasalanan daw ng temporary agency. Anong agency pala, no? Hiring temps, rather. Okay. Sabi niya, nandun daw siya nung nangyari yung inspection. Kanina guys, sabi nung isa, I'm fine with this. Calgary's unemployment rate in September was 8.1%. So if some employers are using people who aren't authorized to work here, there needs to be consequences. Diba? Hindi talaga natin maiiwasan na meron pong ganitong sentimiento. Kaya dito mangyayari, diba, yung sumbungan. Kasi sasabihin mo ba, it's unfair, ang daming walang trabaho dito, tapos itong employer na to, mag-hire ng mga, people without authorization dahil mababayaran nila na mas mura. Ayan, ito rin, good to see laws are being enforced. Also, some undocumented workers may not be treated fairly or even safely. Would like to see stricter penalties for companies that knowingly hire undocumented workers. Sabi nung isa, now, do all the Timmies. Talaga nga naman. Okay, this is a very good thing. We have laws in this country and forced them in a lawful manner such as this. Sabi, agreed. As long as the laws are enforced uniformly and fairly, then it's a good thing. Yan. Ito, may kwento yung isa. Sabi niya, a guy came to my job site today saying he had 2.5 years experience framing but only had a student visa. As an immigrant myself, I wonder how many of these East Indian construction companies are running with illegal immigrants, driving the prices down for the rest of us. Okay guys, so anong tingin ninyo? Okay, let me know in the comment section kung meron kayong alam na nangyayaring ganito in your workplace o sa mga kakilala ninyo, and perhaps I can make another episode about it. Yeah. Okay, I will end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!